Good morning, Val. It's Monday, and as you can see, I'm still getting ready for the color run and continuing to think about goals and achieving those goals. So recently I watched a video by Tessa Violet on the fear of failure and achieving goals. She talked a little bit about not making her video goals for February and how that affected her, and how a lot of people were saying that she hadn't really failed in her goal because she still made a lot of content, but she was saying there's still an important aspect that we recognize in failing whenever we set goals, which kind of got me thinking about how whenever we set goals, they're not really worth anything if there's not that risk of failure. I mean, that's kind of the point in setting a goal, is trying to achieve something that you didn't think you could do. So I keep telling myself that as I am writing my paper for this conference that's coming up at the end of April, because I'm actually really scared to do it. I've never spoken at a conference, I've never even been to a conference, and I'm really not sure what I should be doing, which has kind of made me think a little bit about my tattoo. I got this tattoo almost 2 years ago now, and I got it because it was meaningful for a number of reasons. I got it because it was kind of a time of a lot of fear and anxiety in my life, a lot of uncertainty, and it was a reminder that a lot of the fears that I have come from that I fear of failing. And I think that's kind of a good thing, as long as we learn to overcome that fear. As I'm thinking about all of the things that could go wrong with this presentation, all the ways I could mess it up, I'm also thinking about all of the ways that it could go correctly. And I think that's one of the reasons why we pursue goals, because we might not be able to meet them. There was a person, and I got camera shy. Anyway, we kind of pursue goals to push ourselves to do things that we didn't think we could do. And another reason why I got the tattoo was because whenever I was little, I was completely convinced that I had the ability to fly, which I would practice quite often by jumping off of things. And eventually I learned that that was, not an attainable goal. But as I've gone on, I've tried to achieve that goal of flying in other aspects, more metaphorical aspects than literal. Anyway, so hopefully this will be an opportunity for success rather than failure, but there's still a lot we can learn from failure. I think some of the most important things we learn how to do, we learn from messing them up. And then we know how to make them better. Right, Sparky? Do dogs have goals, you think? Like peeing on the most trees, things like that. I think that's Sparky's goal, which I'm helping him achieve right now. Anyway, Val, have a good week. Enjoy your Easter. And I will see you as soon as you are no longer using Windows Movie Maker and have your new editing software.